Good morning and a very happy Sunday, the 21st of May. I hope you're all well on the day of rest. Wait for a few more of you to join me and then we can start discussing help me find good causes and dear Auntie Nelly's. So happy noon day. It's Sunday, the day of rest for many. But may I just give a shout out to all the public services out there who don't get the day of rest on a Sunday because they're busy caring and supporting people who need looking after, people who form the 999 services, or just people who are there caring for you. So happy Sunday to you as well, and thank you for caring for the public. So good morning and hello from Australia, Amy Blackhouse. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. It's getting quite exciting in the Brillini household. I keep getting presents. This is my latest one. Look at this. Can you see that? I'm not showing you my melons, but I might as well. In memory of when I cared. Gorgeous, gorgeous t-shirt dress from the gorgeous Charlotte Crosby. It's from the clothing range in the style Curve. So obviously it's in the name. In the style is for ladies who are normal size, then obviously Curve is for ladies who are more voluptuous. The only thing I'll say about it, if you're 5'11" like me, it can't be a t-shirt dress because it just doesn't cover your front bum and your back bum. So I'm using it as a t-shirt, so thank you for that. So in the style Curve, have a look at it. If you're a bit curvy, you'll love it. So good morning to everybody. I hope I find you well on this Sunday morning. Looking through today's papers, I just want to say I don't see what all the fucking fuss is about Ian Brady. I don't get it. I don't see what the problem is. Burn him and put him in tip. Take him down tip. He don't have to be scattered anywhere, does he? Put him in mile a wheeler bin if you want. It's not a problem. But don't fucking all fall out about it. I know that nobody wants Ian Brady's ashes scattered anywhere, and that's fine. I wouldn't. So put him in town tip. Don't see the fucking problem. Put him in wheelie bin, and if you're struggling, get him in mine. So no need to fall out about it, is there? So Michelle, Amy, Liam, Mia, good morning. So let's start with help me find. I absolutely love my Sunday service, you know. I had my hair done specially for it yesterday. Back to black, as you can see. So, help me find. Casper Thomas says, "Hi Antonella, I need you to help me find. Just before Christmas, I had to give up my dog for adoption due to a change in my circumstances. I had her for 8 weeks. God almighty, let me put my fucking teeth in. I had her from 8 weeks old till she was just about 3. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. She, however, went to a loving family who had kids in a garden. I unfortunately lost their phone number when my number changed. My ex-boyfriend drove me there to drop Sky off. That must be the name of the dog. I was meant to get an update about her every couple of months. I have been gutted about it ever since, as I had no way to contact them. She was adopted in Altrincham, and that's where the family live. Could you please do a shout out for me to see if your messages will reach them? And if so, could you give me their phone number? I stupidly didn't get their second name. And my ex drove me there and has refused to give me the address from his sat-nav. Fucking arsehole. I agree, yeah, fucking arsehole. Please try and help Casper. So Casper Thomas is looking for Sky, the little doggy he dropped off at 3 years old in a lovely household in the Altrincham area. So if that's you, please get in touch and we'll connect you. Rebecca Ruth Jane Moore is saying, "Dear Nelly, can you please help me find my brother? I grew up in care from a baby and he went to be adopted at a young age. His name is Daniel. Not sure of age or what his last name would be that he uses. He's one of 6 kids. Mum's name is Chris. Dad's name is Perry, originally from the Burton area. I hope I can find him as I've reached out to my birth family and they don't care. They've made it clear they don't want me in their life. A little more information. Dad is brain damaged, so is our brother James. Used to have contact until I was around the age of 9, then it stopped. Was never told why. Also heard that his adoption broke down. Not sure if that is true. I now have 2 kids, so now he's an uncle. I'm also planning to get married within the next 2 years, and I'd love him to be there. So I'm looking for somebody called Daniel. Rebecca Ruth Jane Moore is looking for a brother called Daniel. Mum was called Chris. Dad was called Perry, from the Burton area. So if that's you, get in touch and I'll put you in touch with Rebecca. You're an uncle to 2 kiddies and she'd love you to be at her wedding. So that's this morning, Help Me Find. I'm loving me Help Me Finds. Yeah, it's nice when people help me, ask me to help me find stuff. I've had 2 families put together up to now, which I think is bloody lovely. Yeah, the sun's coming out here as well in Haslingden. So, yeah, once I've done my, my brows all stamped on, I've used the eyebrow stamp. I use it every day now. No fucking pissing about. Stamp it on, you're ready for your day. Had my roots done back to black yesterday, so it's all good in the Brolini hood. So, let's do good causes. So, Shelley Simmons says, hi, I think you're fucking brilliant. I saw you sometimes mention good causes and I have one. I would absolutely love if you could tell people about what I'm doing. On 3rd of June, I am climbing Snowdon, carrying my disabled 4-year-old son on my back. My little boy has a medical condition called Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which has no cure and a life expectancy of around 20. I'm doing this to raise awareness of this condition and give him a physical experience that he would otherwise never get to have. You can read more about us here. And she sends a link, which John is going to be putting all the links in the live today. Would love to hear back from you and would be so grateful. So Shelley Simmons is climbing Snowdon with her little boy on her back on the 3rd of June. Shelley, from me and all the team at the Uncensored Reviewer, good luck, sweetheart, and well done. So, Rebecca Cara. Hi, Antonella. Could you please help us by sharing the link? We are trying to get my best friend's baby home who sadly drowned in Turkey last month. I didn't fucking expect that. We really need to get the word out so we can get him to the treatment he needs to save his life. We're raising £30,000 to bring baby Ennis home. Thank you. And then she actually mentions a Just Giving page, which John's going to put in here. So that's Rebecca Cara, sweetheart. I'm sorry. He's drowned. He's obviously not passed away because you're looking for treatment for him. And they're needing to raise £30,000. So Rebecca Cara from me and all the team will help as much as we can. All right, sweetheart. Okie dokie. My next good cause is, hi, Nelly. I appreciate how busy you are and I was wondering if you could do something a little bit different for me. I'll try. I have a 20-month-old, this is from Beth McCarthy, sorry, I don't know if I said that. I have a 20-month-old little boy and I was hoping you could share his story in one of your videos to raise awareness about his heart condition. I'll try and cut it short. He was diagnosed during pregnancy with a rare and serious heart defect, which means he only has half a heart. In his 20 months of life, we have put his tiny heart in the hands of a surgeon 3 times. His baby chest was cut open, his little heart stopped beating on the operating table. When he was 2 weeks old, he got extremely poorly and gave up as we drove him to hospital. Luckily, the amazing hospital brought him back. 1 in 100 babies are born with a congenital heart defect, and heart defects kill more infants and children than all childhood cancers combined. I know you have a huge following, so I would love it if you could spread the word and make the world more aware of congenital heart defects. Lots of love from Beth and Tommy. So Beth, to you, Tommy, and your gorgeous little boy, hopefully that's got the message out there. Hello, Jenna Olsen. How are you, sweetheart? So on with a few more good causes. So, Jane Halliday has asked me if I can give a shout out to the fact that she's doing a summer ball at Preston Guildhall on the 22nd of July for Derrion House, Francis House and Martin House Children's Hospices. They need to sell a shitload of tickets. Can you send the link? Yep, absolutely. John's going to be putting the link in here. If you're up for an 80s and 90s retro night, struggling to sell tickets for this charity summer ball, and it's for 3 children's hospices. We're also running an ultra marathon on the Sunday before, from Manchester to Preston. All sponsorship will go direct to them. Most people have been fab. Some celebrities are doing it for free, but all celebrities should be doing it for fucking free. It's for charity, no beds. So yeah, so that's it. So if you want to go to a charity ball on the 22nd of July at the Preston Guild for Derrion House, Francis House and Martin House, get in touch with Jane Halliday. Good luck, sweetheart. So, excuse me, Jack Booth says, "Hi Antonella, I'm a big fan of yours. You make me laugh so much. I saw the video you did yesterday about people coming out. I am gay myself and I have faced abuse before because of this. I'm sure you've heard about what's going on in Chechnya with gay men being tortured and killed. In response to this, I designed a t-shirt with the word human on it and a love equality symbol. For every shirt sold, I will be donating a large proportion of each sale to the Russian LGBT network, who are actively helping the victims of Chechnya, a cause close to my heart. I wondered if you'd give it a shout out. I'd really appreciate it. Here's the link." So Jack Booth has designed some t-shirts, excuse me, with the word human on them and a love equality symbol. Jack, please send me a message where I can buy one of these t-shirts. As you know, I'm a big lass, so do you do one in a size 22, 24? And I'll gladly wear that t-shirt with fucking pride, sweetheart. So Jack Booth, that's your shout out. Hopefully lots of t-shirts will be sold. Okay, my next good cause. Becky Winstanley. "Hi Antonella, I love your page. My name is Becky. I'm a technician in the Royal Air Force." Good for you, Flower. "I know that you'd agree with me that strokes are absolutely shite. They are. I was really moved by your personal experience you mentioned a few weeks ago and wondered you'd help me spread the word to raise money for the Stroke Association on your next good causes. I'll be running the Manchester 10k marathon, 10 kilometre this month. And if I reach my first target of £300, I'll also be taking on the Newcastle Half Marathon. I'll be matching all of the website fees directly to the charity myself. But please can you encourage your followers to donate, and if they can, to spread the word where they can. Thank you very much and have a great day, Becky." Well, Becky, just to say, yeah, all my likers and followers know that I had a stroke at the age of 37. So the Stroke Association team have been absolutely fantastic to me. I keep up with them. I give them money every month. I have, if you ever notice, people say, "Have you had a stroke?" I didn't know. And then once they get to know me, they can tell. I have speech dysphasia, so sometimes I'm trying to get a word out and it doesn't actually come out actually as that word, or it stumbles to come out. So I have speech dysphasia, right-sided weakness. So yeah, but yeah, absolutely, Becky Winstanley. Let's do something for the Stroke Association. And fingers crossed you hit your target. Well done. So good morning, John Moorhead. Thanks for finally joining us. You for today. So Naomi Jane Whitcomb says, "Hi Nelly, I was hoping if you could do a shout out. I shaved my hair off 1 week ago for the Teenage Cancer Trust and today I managed to hit £1,000 for charity." Naomi Jane Whitcomb, absolutely fucking amazing. Well done, kidder. I'm proud of you. All the team at Uncensored Reviewer are proud of you. Keep it up, sweetheart. So, let's have a look. What am I doing now? Yep, okay. So, Shirley Ryan, please could you do a shout out for Make September Gold for Childhood Cancer page? It would be much appreciated. September is International Child Cancer Awareness Month in America, in Canada, in Ireland and in Australia. In the UK, we have no official Cancer Month. This was wrong. A group of oncology parents lobbied Cancer Research UK, the UK's biggest cancer charity, for them to change the unofficial Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the UK from December to September to run alongside the international version. They agreed and other UK charities have followed suit. In 2014, in September, cancer patients, parents and charities would like to raise awareness for childhood cancers. So can we please, in the UK, make September Childhood Cancer Awareness Month? This page will continue to observe that and raise awareness. Abso-fucking-lutely, sweetheart, and well done. So, yeah, well done, Shirley Ryan, that's great. Okie dokie, so that's that one. Dan Timperley, hi Nelly. Just wondering if you could do a little shout out or a video for us. I volunteer for a charity in Blackburn supporting unpaid carers with all their needs from benefits advice, respite, trips, activity and support groups. We're holding a charity walk this Saturday, 20th of May from 10 AM in Witton Park, Blackburn. We watch your reviews in the office and they never fail to make us laugh or smile. I understand if you're too busy and thought I would ask the charity information and details of the event can be found at. Thank you for your time and keep up the good work. So, our John's going to be putting all the links in here. Dan Timperley, absolutely fantastic that you're helping unpaid carers. There's not enough money in the pot for carers, I don't find. And it's a shame. So, there we go. So, that is our good causes of the day. So there we go, and I love it, you know, when I'm doing this and you all jump on and help each other, and somebody was surprised that I'm a 22, 24. Look, there, no, it's absolutely fine. I am a 22, 24. I've got a 40 double J chest. That's my new t-shirt from Charlotte Crosby in the style curve, in memory of when I cared. I've never fucking cared. How do you know my tap's running? It is actually, isn't it? You can see it there, dripping, can't you? Oh, I'll have to get it a tenner, lady. Now then, my little flower pots. Hope I'm not boring you too much. Let's get on with some Dear Auntie Nellies. And a lot of you are going, oh God, this is the best bit now. Because Dear Auntie Nelly is getting absolutely fucking massive. So I'm doing it now, Dear Auntie Nelly's, on a Sunday and a Wednesday. So I'll go live Wednesday night, if you will. If I don't do your Dear Auntie Nelly today, don't get upset or start slagging me off right like that. I'll get to you on the Wednesday, so please stick with me. Carl Dinley, good morning. Okay, so drinking out my Wanks Black Cup, as you can all see, which is one of my favourites. Okie dokie. So, Dear Auntie Nelly, I had a car crash 3 years ago and I'm now paralysed from the neck down. The car I was in was stolen by my best friend, but we are more like sisters. Her dad raised me. My ex-partner beat me up and made me go with him in the car. There was 5 of us all together. When the car crashed, everyone left me for dead, including my sister and my ex-partner. I'd broke my neck and could not move. I was cut out the car and took to hospital and was in a coma for 2 months. I was on a life support machine. Everyone was arrested and sent to prison for different crimes. I never forgave my sister for leaving me in the car. And for 2 years, when we started talking again, she said she was sorry and was going to help my husband look after me. When she came home from prison for a different crime, oh Jesus, she promised she'd stay away from drugs. I believed her when she came home and she helped me out once or twice and everything was okay. She started going out with my husband and best mate and she started changing. She stopped helping and just came in and out the house and stayed in her room with my husband. She said she would do this and do that and never did. I made excuses for her. She started drinking and taking drugs again. I have tried to talk to her, but she just ignores my messages, and my husband says that true friends don't leave people for dead. What do you think? This is fucking horrible, this. Did you say you wanted to be left anonymous? I don't know if you did or not. It's my team are printing these off, and as you can tell, I have no idea what's on until I read them. I had a car crash 3 years ago. I'm now paralysed from the neck down, so clearly you need help every single day. Your sister, she's not really your sister, but you got brought up together, so you're as good as sisters. She's fucking taking piss out of you, sweetheart. She's I don't know. She's been to prison for other crimes and she's in and out your house and she's drinking and taking drugs. It's the last thing you fucking need when you're that way out yourself. Get her out. Get her out the fucking house. It's not even like she's in your house helping you and caring for you, is it? Everyone has the vices, but fucking hell. Get her out your house, sweetheart. Get her out. You don't need shit like that hanging about. And your husband's absolutely right. You don't leave people for dead. Whether you've been brought up with them and they're your sister, or whether they're a stranger on the street, you don't leave people for fucking dead. You just don't do it. Any human being doesn't do that. So whether your dear Auntie Nelly is like real or not real, I don't know. Because it sounds fucking horrendous. It sounds, how can I say this? It sounds too fucking vulgar for it to be real. So whether it's real or not, I'd just say if you really are a person in that situation, get a carer in who can help your husband, get him some respite care, get a proper carer in, fucking kick her to the curb and concentrate on yourself, because she does not give a fucking shit about you. And that's top and bottom of it. So that's what I have to think about that. Okay? That's that. So, dear Auntie Nelly, my husband died. Do you know, I'm going to fucking have a word with my team. He dropped dead in front of me just a month ago today. It's been so horrible because before he died, he went through severe depression and a drug addiction. That hurt our relationship and destroyed our finances. I had to beg for money just to have him cremated, which wasn't what he wanted. We were together over 20 years and I wanted the last few months of his life to be relatively quiet and as enjoyable as possible. But that was stolen from us by the hussy who got him hooked. It's been so very hard looking back, especially since when he died, he'd just been cross with me about letting the dog out of the yard. Right, I get you, right. He always had an anger streak, but in his deeper heart, he was generous and overly giving. Of course, everything reminds me of him now. I can't face the dishes. I'm coping, sort of, but I can't make myself face that he's not a current part of my life anymore. We can't resolve the stuff that felt like we might have done. It's natural to depress like this, I know, but with the debts he left me, I may end up losing our home, our cars, and the lovely yard I've worked so hard on for 15 years. Your videos and memes make me smile and laugh, and I've seen you give good advice, so this is a tough one. I still talk to him, cry every day, and miss him. Miss who I was when I took care of him and when he did things for me. It's like being smashed in the face with a brick. You may not have an easy time advising me because it's hard. Please advise your viewers about things I've discovered that no one ever told me. There are daily shocks, not just the death, it's the groceries you meant to fix for the two of you, the last dishes he ate off, cleaning the hairbrush, changing the bed sheets. It all feels like I'm wiping the rest of him away, and that kills just a bit more of me. I don't want to put him in the bin or down the sink. How can I live if I can't even clean my house? I'm crying now and it gives me great anxiety. I'm not meant to be alone and yet here I am. I had some small interests, but he was my life. I devoted myself to him. Then he gave up and then in a way he left me because he refused to even try. He was so depressed and had constant angina. I'm glad he's not suffering anymore. I just wish he wasn't suffering and alive with me. A big king bed with our two dogs is so cold and empty now. Look at me, I'm pouring my heart out to you, a total stranger. We always love watching the Britcoms Saturday nights, so maybe he would have loved watching you. Just a couple of East Tennessee puffs. Anyway, thanks for the laughter. Your review of the hair thing was hilarious. If you decide to advise me online, that's fine. I don't want to be anonymous. Fucking hallelujah. Yay. Bless you and your gift to the gab. Love from Hearn Webber, also called Greg, by my family and by my husband Craig from Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, do you know what I'll say to you, Greg? You do have to get on with your life and you do have to wash them dishes and you do have to change the bed sheets. You know, like when parents lose a child and they keep the bedroom, how can I explain? My tap's getting on your nerves. What about if I do that? So, They keep the bedroom a shrine, don't they? So what about this then? Why don't you have like a little shelf in your front room with like a picture of him on with a candle, and like get some of his clothes that were like special, like that you remember him in, that he looked the nicest in, and get something made out of it, like a little teddy bear or something, and do like a little memory shelf of him, and just get on with your life, sweetheart. You can't not wash a plate because it was the last plate he ate off. You can't do that. It's not normal, is it, that? You've got to start moving on. Yeah, get a little memory shelf that's just in memory of him. And you can light a little candle of an evening. It's something for you to look at and remember him. It's something for you to chat to. And just move on, sweetheart. You know, change your bed sheets, clean the hairbrush, keep a little bit of his hair if you want in a little pot on his memory shelf. But you've got to move on, darling, because living like you are now, grieving constantly, it won't be doing your mental health any good, darling. It won't. So for better health for yourself, you've got to move on. So yeah, find somebody who'll maybe make you a cushion, a little teddy bear out of his favourite clothes, get a lovely gorgeous photograph on a shelf with a candle, his hair, a piece of his hair in a little pot, and grieve him that way, talk to him that way, remember him that way. Okay, sweetheart, so I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for writing to me all the way from Knoxville in Tennessee. Okie dokie. Here we go. Let me just have a bit of coffee. Hi, Auntie Nelly. I watch you all the time and I'm a massive fan, but wondered if I could get a bit of advice on a current situation of mine. Here we go. Please can I remain anonymous? Yep, not a problem. I split up with my long-term boyfriend a year ago because I found out he was cheating on me with my friend. So that all went tits up, and I'm still waiting on karma to deliver on that one. But I've been with this new guy 6 months. When we got together, it was the best. When we got together, it was the best. We were fully honeymoon perioding, and it was great. About 3 months in, he started a cycle of anabolic steroids and became unpredictable and quite nasty with his words. Often this would result in me storming out. The next day, he comes to my work and sits there, refuses to leave until I talk to him. He starts crying, and I'm no good with all that shit. And he explained he felt weird and said it was shit. It was the shit he was on. Right. Sex was becoming aggressive and horrible, and I wasn't even enjoying it. But he would get really angry if I didn't give it to him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even resulting in me pretending to be asleep just so I didn't have to, but resulting in his mood being shit later on and having another argument. He then started the second part in which he comes off them, and arguments are quite often resulting in turning up at my house, banging my front door down. I know it sounds all bad, but when he's lovely, he's lovely. But I feel like I need to get out as he's thinking about going back on them again. I just need advice because there's a lot more to this. And it's a massive head fuck. He puts me down in front of my friends. My friends don't like him, neither does my family. And to top it off, I think I might like somebody else. Anonymous, I think you've answered your own question there, sweetheart, haven't you? It's somebody who likes taking anabolic steroids. He gets very aggressive. Sex is becoming aggressive and horrible. He puts you down. He calls you horrible names. You're arguing all the time. No wonder you fancy somebody else. Get fucking rid of him, sweetheart. Absolutely get fucking rid. And if he comes to work next time and he's sat outside scriking, get police phone and say there's someone sat outside crying. I think he might need mental help. Mental health help, sweetheart. Give him crisis number. Give him number for Samaritans. But make sure that you tell him that you're not fucking interested. Fucking get rid of him. Life's too short. What a fucking sack of shit he is. Get rid. Nah, we don't want none of that. Banging your front door down. What must your neighbours be thinking? Fucking get rid of him. No, he's put himself in this situation and it's up to him to fucking get out of it. Whoever you like, now, have a little bit of a break and then go off with this other lad, and hopefully you don't take fucking steroids and he's nice. Sex isn't aggressive. You're not arguing all the time. And your friends and your family might actually like him. So I think you just needed a bit of confidence to fucking get rid of the cunt, didn't you? So fucking get rid of him. And if he's got a problem, fucking send him to me and I'll fucking tell him. Right. Time is it? I hope you're doing well for time, aren't we? You're all still with me, aren't you? Jesus Christ. I wonder sometimes when people go, it's boring this, switch it off and fuck off. Right. Dear Auntie Nelly, I'm a gay man and I was diagnosed with HIV over a year ago. I've recently become single and people don't know about me whatsoever. And it's crazy because in my head I'm actually scared to even tell anyone that I'm HIV, because who is going to want to date anyone who has that virus and live with the worry of maybe catching it? I don't know what I actually wanted, but maybe if you could do a video about HIV. I don't want to be mentioned, as like I say, nobody knows. Oh, bless you. Family and close mates do, but I've even lost some friends because of it. They won't drink out the same bottle as me and stupid stuff like that. Right, dear Anonymous, you've got HIV. Well, no, can I just say, HIV is no longer a death sentence. You can get medication for it. You get a consultant who will look after you, regular checkups, and you can live a full and active life with HIV. Not like it was in the 80s at all. So, yeah, you've got HIV. I share a glass of water with you because I know that I can't catch it like that. Also, I know I can't catch it off a toilet seat. I can't catch it if we share the same towel. I could kiss you and not catch it. So, yeah, we do need to educate people. And do you know what? It's not just gay men who have HIV. It's women as well. Babies, children, people from all genders, all nationalities, all ethnicities. But we are actually told now that if you have got HIV, it's no longer a death sentence. You can live a full, healthy, active life. Even have a sexual relationship. Even have a loving sexual relationship if you've got HIV. HIV doesn't define you, Anonymous. It's what you've got, and it's something that you'll have to go to appointments to, take tablets for, and just look after yourself a little bit more. But that doesn't make who you are. People will fall in love for you, not because you're a gay man with HIV and they feel sorry for you or they think it's cool to go out with you. So yeah, we do need to educate people. I always say at the end of news at 10, we should have things like what's happening today. So like we don't offend people, because it weren't long ago that I didn't know that you could no longer say half caste. It then went to mixed race and now it's dual heritage. So we need to be kept up to date with things like this. How do we not offend people? What's the actual bullshit to this? So let's get rid of the bullshit on HIV. You can't catch it by having a drink with somebody. You can't catch it by kissing somebody. You can't catch it by drying your hands on their towel in their bathroom. And it's no longer a death sentence, sweetheart. So don't be afraid of saying to people. But then again, why do you have to tell people you've got HIV? If you meet somebody, you get in a relationship and it's going places, yeah, you have to be honest about it, because otherwise it's not fair. But why do you have to say, hi, my name's Dave and I'm HIV? I don't say to people, hi, my name's Antonella and I'm morbidly obese. No, you don't have to start telling people, but you're right, we do need to educate people that it's not the life sentence and you can't catch it just by shaking hands or being stood next to somebody, because we are quite ignorant. But a lot of the time we're ignorant because we don't know, and these things are not educated. We're not told about them, so I was supposed to know. So I wish you all the best of luck in the world, sweetheart, and a long and happy life. And when you meet somebody special, they'll be absolutely fine, because they'll have already fallen in love with you. So HIV will be fuck all, won't it? It'll mean nothing. It'll be just like having common cold. So what? You'll be fine, sweetheart, and I wish you all the best of luck. So, my little flower chickens, I've got one more. Dear Auntie Nelly. Hello. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, dearie me. Am I allowed to? P.S. You can say my name. Woohoo! So, John Paul Taylor. Hi, my name is John Taylor from Grimsby. And I've been with my wife 22 years. Her dad passed away 7 months ago. My question is, how do I continue to help her with getting over this? Oh. There's been lots of hugs and time spent talking about how she feels. I know you can't put a time limit on these things. I feel useless because I can't take the pain away. How do I help her? P.S. You can say my name. I don't see the point being anonymous, and thank you. Well, Mr. Taylor, aren't you an absolutely gorgeous, loving husband to your wife for 22 years? Very early days. The dad passed 7 months ago. 5 years on, my dad passed, and it still can hit me like a thunderbolt out the blue, and I'll just burst into tears, and I'll have a really, really emotional day. You're never going to take the pain away, darling. You have to explain to her that it doesn't ever go away when you lose somebody. You just learn to live with the pain. And it becomes easier. It does become easier because you get used to the pain. But you'll never take the pain away, sweetheart, ever. Because once you've lost your dad or your mum or a child or anybody, it can be a dog or a cat. Once you've lost, you've lost. And you'll never repair that broken heart. All you can do is be there for her. When she wants to cry, let her cry on your shoulder. She wants to go for a walk, hold her hand, be there for her. You've been a loving husband for 22 years and I can't see you being any different now. Grief is fucking horrible and it does hit you in the face like a fucking brick. There can be things I can be doing. I can be doing absolutely nothing, or I can be walking with dog, or I can be shopping around Tesco. And something will remind me of my dad and I'll just start welling up. Or I'll go to bed and be absolutely fine reading a book and then I'll just start sobbing uncontrollably because you'll always miss that person and you'll never be able to take the pain away. Fucking horrible. It's horrible when we lose somebody, regardless of who it is. But it's how it is. And it is, you know... You're being there for her and you're asking for advice because you want to take that pain away. You can't. You can't make it any better. But all you can do is be there for her like you're being. Hold her hand. I don't know. Laugh with her. Smile with her. Cry with her. But never forget that, you know, she's going through an absolutely awful time and it's only 7 months in. And in 15 years she might still cry, but you'll still be by her side, and she's a very lucky lady to have such a loving husband like you. Many of us go through loss and pain and we've got nobody to turn to. So I think even though she's lost her dad, she's very lucky to have you. So God bless you, sweetheart, and thank you for not being anonymous. So, how do you all feel today? That was my good causes, help me find, and dear Auntie Nelly's. Yeah, that's it. So, my rest of my dear Auntie Nelly's are going to be on Wednesday evening. What else can I say? Yeah, did you hear what I said about Ian Brady? I don't know what everyone's falling out about. No, I don't understand what they're falling out about. Just get his ashes and take him town tip. Get him put in fucking town tip. Put him in a wheelie bin. Put him in my wheelie bin. But they shouldn't be falling out about it. They shouldn't give him any more fucking newspaper time or air time. Fucking get rid of him and put him in bin. Good morning, Mandy Parkinson. How are you? So that's that. So I'm going to go down to Mum's because she's got a new settee. You'll never believe the fucking hassle she's had with this settee. She ordered a brand new settee, 3-piece suite from a company in Blackburn called Auntie or something on Whitebirk Estate. They've been absolute a fucking set of cunts with her, right? They didn't deliver the suite for ages and fucking she's 64, Stephen's 70, he's had his knees done and she's had bloody cancer. They sat there up front room on a kitchen chair because the fucking settee didn't come for fucking ages and ages. Then they brought her this fucking shower of shite settee while they're waiting for the settee to come. Then the settee actually comes and the unit that she'd bought with the settee, they fucking sold in the shop weeks ago. Fucking shower of shite. They're called Auntie or something. Auntie, I think Mum said, and they're on Whitebirk Industrial Estate, Blackburn. Fucking steer clear. Because I'll tell you what it is, if I get down to that shop, I'll fucking wipe floor with all of them because my mum's had nothing but trouble and she's been upset. So, there you go. That's what I have to say about that. So I'm going to go down, see Mum, sit on a settee, and that's it. That's all I have to say. So yeah, let's get Ian Brady up at Town Tip. Go and have a look at Mum's settee. Hope you're okay. Yeah, the sun's now gone in Haslingden. And that's it. So that's my Sunday, back at work tomorrow. And that's it. So lots more reviews coming up. I'm actually going out on location soon for some of my reviews. So I'm very, very fucking excited about that. What else have I got to say? That's it really. I've had quite an eventful week. It's been all right. I've had my hair done, back to black, as you can see, by the lovely Demi. She's called Demi. Like Demi Moore. And that's it. So let him on. Yeah, exactly. And everybody here who's joined me today, who's come live for Sunday service, thank you so much and God bless you. And enjoy the rest of the day of rest. And like I said before, if it's not a day of rest for you because you're our paramedics, ambulance workers, police, firefighters, carers, NHS staff, our gorgeous army people, whoever is working in public services, I am so sorry that you haven't got today off, but I am thinking of you and thank you for everything that you do. So goodbye, God bless, and make sure today is a quality day with family. Bye bye.